Hi everyone! Handel's third fugue example, the final example from his lessons for Princess Anne, is like the second example, a four-part double fugue. The third fugue, however, is in G major, and both subject-answer pairs use real answers, which in the first answer's initial entry in the tonic key outlines a 5-6-7 ascent, while the first subject's initial ascent outlines degrees 1, 2 and 3. The highest note of both the first subject and answer's melodic contours are prolonged by an upper neighbour note, which Handel always treats as a suspension. Here, for example, the C moves as a 4-3 suspension over G major tonic harmony, and here this G moves as a 2-3 suspension, resolving to first inversion D dominant harmony. The first subject and answer are written in invertible counterpoint with the second subject and answer, which also ascend, here outlining below the first subject degrees 5, 6, 7, 1 in G major, and here above the first answer degrees 2, 3, 4 and 5. After the tied note, which follows both second subject and answer entries, the melodic contour often descends, a move which Handel again typically treats either as a suspension, such as here, where it moves as a 4-3 suspension over D dominant harmony, or as a chordal seventh, such as here, where it resolves as the 7th degree of E submediant harmony to the 5th of a first inversion F sharp leading note half diminished 7th chord. When used together, harmonically, both first and second subject and answer pairs typically prolong the initial harmony of their contours. Here, for example, G major's tonic harmony is prolonged by a leading note half diminished 7th harmony, and here G major's dominant is prolonged by subdominant and tonic harmony. Here, the second subject precedes the first subject's entry, however the underlying progression still prolongs tonic harmony. And here the first and second subjects, again in their typical vertical alignment, enter in D major, the key to which the work is moved. Once again, the initial harmony, here D major tonic harmony, is prolonged by the entries. Here Handel uses only the second subject, the final note of which is harmonized in D major as a B submediant 7th chord in 4-2 inversion, but also sounds as supertonic 7th harmony in A minor. The D tied note of the subject therefore sounds here in A minor as the 3rd of supertonic 7th harmony, then the 7th of E dominant 7th harmony, which then resolves to the 3rd of A minor tonic harmony. Beneath dominant and tonic harmony, here Handel uses only the second answer entry, which begins on E as it would if the key of D major was continued. Here, however, the answer's ascent behaves as a second subject entry sounding the 5th, sharp 6th, sharp 7th and 1st degrees in A minor. A minor harmony here also sounds as the supertonic 7th of G major, the key to which the work returns. Here Handel again uses only the second subject, now outlining the relevant notes in G major. Here the first and second answer pair are used in G major, although rather than prolonging the first answer's initial tonic harmony, they conclude on a D minor chord, sounding the supertonic 7th of C major, the key to which the work moves. Here over G major harmony, sounding as the dominant in C major and the tonic in G major, Handel again uses the first and second subject pair, followed by the answer pair in these bars, which unlike previous entries uses the second answer below the first. These answer entries again don't prolong the first answer's initial harmony, but instead begin over tonic G major harmony and conclude over D dominant 7th harmony, with the first answer's tied note here moving as a 4-3 suspension over the dominant chord. The tied G also initiates a stepwise descent through a complete G major scale, leading to the work's final cadence. Under this final descent in the cantus, here in the bass part, Handel uses an entry, the notes of which sound the 7th, 1st, 2nd and 3rd degrees in G major. The entry's final notes are harmonized as B mediant 7th harmony in 4-2 inversion, the beginning chord of a partial cycle of 5th progression moving to the concluding cadence. Here also, to harmonize the cantus's descending scale's 3rd degree, Handel uses tonic harmony to prolong G major's dominant 7th chord. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.